Are you deciding if it's time to quit your day job? Well, we'll talk about that this week on Event Rental Insider. So we've talked about how the math works out and some general guidelines in the past when we were discussing profit margins in your business and what you can expect. But let's talk about it from the specific angle of, am I ready to quit my day job and do this full time? And is that going to be a safe move or not? So here's a couple of math things that you can do to give you some general guidelines. In general, and of course this varies greatly from one region of the US to another. For example, in California, where you're competing against $50 rentals, these numbers are going to be skewed from somebody that's in New York getting $700 for the same rental. But to use some averages, if you take the number of units that you have in the inflatable industry, as an example, and multiply that by around $6,000, you should get a pretty good rough guesstimate of your annual sales. And of course, you can adjust this if you have actual sales data to look at from the past and multiply it by that correct average. Then take that, multiply that number by around 20 to 25%, depending on the size of your industry or your business. Then you can take that number and multiply it by 20 to 25% based on where you are in your business, whether or not you're still delivering things or if you're hiring people. So this will vary a little, but 20 to 25% is a good rule of thumb. And then ask yourself, is that enough to live on and still grow the business? If the answer is no, how many more units do you have to purchase to get that number up there? And is that a reasonable expectation for this upcoming season? So this was a recent question that was asked to me on Facebook. Hope that helps you get some ideas as to whether or not you're in a good position to not only take the leap, but also still have enough cash to grow your company. Hope that helps. We hope to see you on the next episode of Event Rental Insider. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share all around.